Greetings everybody, welcome back to Cinema Prescriptions. I'm Devante and today I will be looking over Wrath of Man. The director for this one is Guy Ritchie. He's known for directing the Sherlock Holmes films. He directed The Man from U.N.C.L.E., King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword, and he also directed Aladdin. And I think a couple years ago he directed this movie called The Gentleman, which I wasn't a big fan of. He's known for his very intricate action scenes and also he likes to do non-linear plots. So he won't tell a story in order all the time. He'll go back and revisit parts of the story. And that comes into play in this film also. He also is, in my opinion, he's a really good heist filmmaker. I feel like he makes a lot of heist films. Let's look at the synopsis. Mysterious and wild-eyed, a new security guard for a cash truck surprises his co-workers when he unleashes precise skills during a heist. The crew is left wondering who he is and where he came from. Soon, the marksman's ultimate motive becomes clear as he takes dramatic and irrevocable steps to settle a score. Now that's a tough synopsis if you ask me. The comparison film I picked for this one is John Wick. So this is a revenge film, and the main character seems to embody the same energy as John Wick, particularly in the first half. Now I don't want you to go into this one expecting all-out action because this is a blend of slow burns rather than an all-out action movie. What I mean is, by comparing it to John Wick, I want to compare the character that Jason Statham plays to John Wick. He's an unstoppable force, and there seems to be a myth behind him, and that's what I gather from the film. The budget for this one was 40 mil, which is a pretty good amount for a film like this. Not too high and not too low. So just for comparison's sake, John Wick was 20 million to make, and they're along the same lines. Like, you don't see a lot of CGI in this film. It's more practical effects, more just action set pieces rather than CGI and stuff like that. What can make this film easy to love? I would say the non-linear plot is a blessing and a curse. So the movie starts like months after an event happened to Jason Statham's character Patrick Hill. So without getting too far into spoilers, I'm just going to say that you definitely can tell that he's looking into something when he joins the armored car business and begins to patrol with them. So eventually we get to see like he's this badass guy who's just like this perfect shot. He's pretty much just like John Wick, but we don't know what he's after. And it's really great how the movie's structured so that you get this part, you start there, but then it goes back in time to the event that happened to him, and then it works its way back up to the point where it's at right now. Also, what makes this film really good is the atmosphere. You can just feel the revenge in the air through the music, through Patrick's demeanor. He definitely looks like he's out for revenge, and you just feel so much weight in the air. It's just a very good atmosphere in the film. And also Jason Statham is really great in this role, so it's just great to see him in these action scenes, and he was really good in the role pretty much. What can make this film hard to love? I would say back to the point where the non-linear structure is a curse. So I feel that you definitely feel like after you get that first action scene and maybe like a couple more scenes, after the film goes back in time, I feel like the pacing just goes flat. There's not much action going on. There's not much really going on. So the film definitely suffers from a very slow pace in the middle section of the film. But other than that, I feel like this film was a pretty good watch. So definitely check it out. Thank you for watching once again. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.